First things first, my people, you need to go and get yourself this little machine. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, Ellie. What are you doing in pajamas? They've cooled down enough so that you can peel it properly, but they're still warm inside. So the same as the pre-workout has the beta alanine in it as well. That's gonna give you that tingling feeling for today. So that's literally just the lean beef steak and the whole grain rice in this meal. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today's video is gonna be a full day of eating. Now the reason I'm gonna do a full day of eating because I've got a shoot on Friday. Now I haven't dieted for this shoot at all. Basically it's for the September-October issue, I think, so it's coming out in a couple of months time for this magazine, and they wanted me to be a little bit fluffy, a bit more bulkier than being absolutely shredded, because obviously we're going into those winter months. Also, my diet is going to change dramatically after Friday. Now, as you guys know, if you've been following the channel for a little while, I've been bulking for roughly 11 months now. I think 8, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, whatever it's been. A long time with doing zero cardio. This last couple of weeks, just for this shoot, I've not been dieting at all. I've just been eating good foods and doing a couple of extra sort of cardio sessions in the gym. So I've started doing that again. I haven't done a single piece of cardio since my prep last year in November, October, whatever it was. We are coming up to nearly a year, so I do need to get back on the sort of cardio stuff. The reason I don't do cardio is because I do like 15 to 25,000 steps every single day, which is more than enough. If I was someone that did like 2,000-3,000 steps a day and didn't do any piece of cardio, then I would think about putting it into my program, but I don't need to. But anyway, after Friday, I am gonna go absolutely ham. Your boy's gonna get huge. Now, I'm happy that I haven't done a cut this year, because what a lot of people will try and do is build muscle and cut in the same year. And if you do that 2 or 3 times throughout the year, you're really not gonna get that far. You need to really push barriers and go above and beyond. Maybe put on a bit too much body fat whilst you bulk at the same time, because you're gonna have to. You have to put on body fat when bulking. Yes, you can stay lean if you wanna do a lean bulk, but it's gonna determine how much muscle mass you actually do put on in that period. So anyway, without further ado, people, we're gonna do a full day of eating, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. First things first, my people, you need to go and get yourself this little machine. It is an absolute sensation. Now, I used to be a chef or a cook, whatever you want to call it, in a pub back in the day. I used to do some private dinings for some footballers as well. However, I've changed a lot over those years. You know, I'm all about quickness, I'm all about speed, I'm all about nutrition. I don't care what the food looks like. I think my food tastes good, but I quite like them plain. But anyway, this egg steamer is an absolute dream. Watch this. Right, so it comes with this tool here. Now, this is obviously a water gauger, so you've got 1 to 6 eggs here hard, 1 to 3 medium, 4 to 5 medium, 6 medium, and you got soft boiled. I actually like mine quite hard, depending on what I'm actually having though, because if I'm having like, you know, avocado on toast with hard-boiled eggs, I would like them quite soft. But I actually put the water up to in between these ones, and I've got it down to an absolute T. So 6 eggs, I go in between here. So I'm gonna do that first. So water goes in, like that. And then on the bottom of here, you've actually got a spike. And you actually have to spike these eggs. So you have to literally push that egg into there, and it spikes the egg. And it puts a hole in it. And that will steam the eggs. So we can do all 6 of those now. So all the eggs are spiked. All got the holes in there. So that's basically how they're going to steam. And obviously if you didn't do that, they'd explode. So you put the lid on, press the button, and that is literally done. You can leave that. As soon as that light goes off, they're finished. If you leave them in there for longer than the light goes off, they're just going to be a lot harder inside. We'll come back in about 2.5 minutes and they're done. Hi, Ellie Belly. It's Kieran.
I'm in my pajamas.
Oh,
10 o'clock.
It's 3:30 in the afternoon, Ellie. What are you doing in pajamas?
It's not. It's 10 o'clock.
Right, the lid is off. We are in business. Take the lid off, you can hear it steaming. You then need to get yourself a big glass bowl. And then just fill your big glass bowl up with water. Just like so. And then you need to pop your eggs in there. Now they are going to be hot, so be careful. But your boy's got chef hands, so he can pick up anything that's hard without getting burned. Right, now the water will start to go warm, obviously, because the eggs are warm. So what you can do is actually just put them in here, move that dirty cup out of the way, and I've just emptied a plant out there, so don't judge. And you can just leave the tap going, and then it'll constantly just give cold water to get them cool down. You can have them warm, but I'd still cool them down a little bit before you peel them. Because if you start to try and peel these when they're like that, that is going to be an absolute nightmare. So let them cool down at least 50%. Right, lads, how to peel an egg. I know a lot of you find it a ball ache, but bang it on the deck, right? And then you want to be gentle, but be a bit aggressive. So your thumb, you want to use that part of your thumb and crack all over it. Don't press too hard. And then once you've got all those cracks, as you can see, there's cracks all over it, you should start to peel. And then once you're underneath the membrane of it, like that, it should just start to peel off. They've cooled down enough so that you can peel it properly, but they're still warm inside, so they're absolutely spot on right now. Right? Top tip on how to peel an egg by Kieran. Because I know you like to start picking in it, and it stresses me out watching people do it. But anyway, look, piece of piss. No stress. No stress whatsoever. Beautiful. Right, so here's what we've got. So 1.5 litres of water is going to be going down the next sort of hour and a half, because once I've taken all these tablets, I need to make sure it's getting digested fully. I've got a black coffee for after I've taken the, after I've eaten the eggs, because I don't want the taste of egg in my mouth for too long, and black coffee helps get rid of it. And then obviously these tablets, let's go through these now with you now. So I've been taking these every single day religiously. I've got a load of tablets in the cupboard that I need using up. So I might not be deficient in some of these things. It's not that I'm deficient in some of these things like turmeric. They just help with anti-inflammatories, really good for the joint. So yeah, turmeric tablet there. We've got a bee pollen tablet there. We've got a glucosamine sulfate tablet there. We've got a calcium tablet there. We have a zinc, magnesium, iron and folic acid, and then we've got 2 chewable vitamin C's. Now I will definitely be slightly low in vitamin C, and the glucosamine sulfate one is basically because I've done my ACL years ago and I've been recommended to take that for basically the rest of my life, so I have. Be slightly low in iron as well, but that's what I'll take every single day without fail. And what I'll do is I'll have a couple of eggs, I'll eat all of these and then finish off the eggs and drink a lot of water, and then I'll have the coffee. That is a perfect egg. I'll catch up with you guys at the next meal. It is time for meal number 2. A little bit later in the day than expected, but I have got a lot of work to do today. It was bank holiday Monday, yesterday, but I work as normal, but it's always busy after bank holiday anyway, because people want to join the coaching because they went out and got absolutely baked at the weekend, feel shit about themselves Monday and Tuesday morning, back to work and think, right, time to change. If you guys want coaching, link in the D. So while the bagels are in the toaster, we're gonna make a pre-workout and a during drink. Cupboard of absolute dreams. We're going with a strawberry lemonade. We're gonna go, oh yes, yes. Forgot I had this, I'm gonna tell you guys in a minute. That, and we're gonna also go for, don't tell me I ran out of Natty Pump. Where are you? Yes. There we go. Oh, toast is up. Right. 1 scoop of the strawberry lemonade Ghost. So this is the Formula 3, so V3, which comes with a bigger scoop. So you only need 1 scoop per serving, which offers you 250 milligrams of caffeine. We'll go heat scoop because we've got legs today. So that's going to be pre-workout. And then I found this in the back of my cupboard and I've been looking everywhere for this. I don't know why I couldn't find it, but the lime flavor size At Ghost, size is the creatine. All right, it's called size because it's a muscle builder. Creatine helps you recover quicker and fuller, which means you can then potentially train harder and more frequently. So that's how creatine works. I take this product every single day, but bear in mind, this has got the beta-alanine in it. So the same as the pre-workout has the beta-alanine in it as well. That's gonna give you that tingling feeling, all right? I like that tingling feeling, but I don't like that tingling feeling if I'm just sitting at home watching the football. So make sure if you are taking your creatine, you're taking it during your training or before. You can mix it with your pre-workout, but I'm not mixing lime with the strawberry lemonade because the strawberry lemonade tastes amazing. And then I'm putting a natty pump in there. So natural means natural flavorings, which basically just means it's not gonna ruin my flavor of lime. So I'm gonna go 1 scoop, actually, yeah, 1 scoop of the size, 2 scoop pump. A little bit more. That was a full scoop. And then 2 scoops natty. Pre-workout in a different shaker, during drink in a different shaker, get it done. Code Kieran, you know the drill. I'll fill these up when I get to the gym because they've got a nice ice cold fountain. Now I would normally have jam, but I've ran out of jam, so I'm going to have peanut butter, but I've got to be careful with the fats today because I had 6 eggs, sorry, for breakfast, and obviously that was about 30 grams of fat. So I'm probably just going to weigh out, probably just have like 10 grams on each bagel, as in like 10 grams of peanut butter. So, well, to be fair, I'll just do, oh, yeah, 10 will do then. So literally like that on each bagel, I think that'd be fine. Maybe I'll just do 20. Fuck knows what's happened there, but that's about right. And then what I'll do, I might just put 20 grams, that and that, that and that. I've definitely ruined that, haven't I? Look, both bottoms, but both tops, but that's it. So 20 grams peanut butter, 2 bagels. That's gonna be my pre-workout going in. It's now 12:10. I'll probably leave here in the next 10 minutes, head to the gym, which takes me about 15-20 minutes to get there. So about half an hour for it to go down and digest, and we've got legs. I am super stoked to be training legs today. As you guys might have known, when I come back from America, my back was in absolute pieces. Still not great, but it's definitely getting better, and my sports physio has given me the go-ahead to go and train some legs, so let's get it. Outfit today for the gym is a complete mishmash, apart from the university tee underneath there from Ghost, which is super sick, and then this little number. I don't wear this enough. It doesn't get enough love. I don't know why. It's because maybe it's because one of these collar things and I don't wear them a lot, but I absolutely love it. It's so cool, and I don't know if it's even in stock anymore, but if it is, go and check it out on the Ghost website. I've got some really old grey joggers on and some Vans, and I've not even got shorts for me today. I'm training legs, but I'm just gonna go ham at legs, headphones on, and just zone out because I need to get a good leg session in because I've been looking forward to it about 3 weeks. Haven't been able to train legs for 3 weeks, which has really annoyed me because I train legs normally twice a week and I absolutely love it. Anyway, I shall catch up with you guys when I get back at the next meal. We are back from the gym. It is way later than I expected. It's now 5 p.m. I've literally only had those 2 meals that I've already shown you guys. It was a busy one in the gym, plus also when I got home I had to jump on some meetings which lasted a lot longer than expected. Anyway, it's time to eat, and I think I'm gonna go for some lean, diced British beef and some rice. Let me rustle this up and I'll show you exactly what the calories and macros are in just a moment. Right, meal number 3. It's literally just the steak mince and the whole grain rice. Now, I could quite easily add a lot more to this. That is absolutely enough for me. It's post-workout meal. No veggies in this one, but my next meal is gonna have a lot of veggies in it, okay? Because I've still got another, I mean, it's 5:25 now, but I've still got another 2, maybe even 3 meals left for today. So it's literally just the lean beef, the steak, and the whole grain rice in this meal. That, right, I know it doesn't look very appealing to you guys probably, but that, with the hot sauce and the salt, game changer. I could eat that all day. I don't know whether it's because I look at food and I know what it does to my body is the reason why I like it so much. Because I mean, this rice, if you look closely in this rice, in this light, it literally looks like maggots. There could be a maggot in there and I wouldn't even know. See you guys at meal number 4. I know it's a bit of a weird one and you lot are gonna say, what are you eating? But I don't wanna have too many carbohydrates and I've got I'm turn the TV down. I'm watching Al Nasser, I'm watching Ronaldo play. And I wanna have yogurt and granola after this. So, and also I ate my last meal way too later than what I wanted to. So I ate it at 5 PM and I ideally wanted to eat at about 3:30. So I don't need to have any more carbohydrates. I'm just sitting here watching football. So I've literally got in here broccoli, 4 egg whites, 300 grams of turkey. I was gonna save some, I only tracked 200 grams. So let me just change that now. But the only problem is, it left me with like 25, 30 grams because it wasn't actually cooked enough. Does that make sense? No, so basically, the packet was supposed to be 400 grams, but you know what it's like when you cook food and it shrinks down. And then by the time it shrunk down, it only literally left like 25 grams extra, and I was like, I'm not going to put that in the fridge and leave it, I'll just eat it. So 300 grams of turkey. So this is going to take my protein intake up to 264, so I might have to take some of my yogurt off later. Actually, I'll tell you what, I've got a shake to have as well, so I can just take the shake off completely. Anyway, this is meal number 4. First mouthful. I actually love it. It's actually sensational. That is actually so good. Also, if you don't like broccoli, but you need to get it in, that's a good way of getting in. I shall see you guys at meal number 5.
Yeah, I think frustration. Like 12.
Last meal of the evening, probably the best looking meal and probably the best tasting meal out of the lot. So last meal of the day, other than they've got a shake later on, but my battery on this is about to die, so I need to charge it up before I get that last shake in. But it is just 1 scoop of whey protein. This is a game changer. You mix the yogurt with the frozen raspberries, that's why I crushed it up, and it's basically like a frozen yogurt, so it's a froyo. Sensational. Last meal of the day. Oh, dishwasher's finito. We are having, let's open this dishwasher so it doesn't keep shouting and screaming at me. 1 scoop of the cinnamon cereal milk protein powder. It is too late for me to eat right now. I've left it way too late, but we're doing it anyway because I want to get high protein meal into me before I go to bed, or drink. Because I trained legs today for the first time in 3 weeks, and I normally train legs twice every week. So I know your boy's going to be aching a lot tomorrow. So scoop of this, whilst my body is at complete rest for 8 hours, because it's nearly bedtime. Well, it's 9:39, I'm actually 9 minutes past my bedtime. So I need to down this, do my teeth, get into bed by 9:45. Up at 5:30, decent amount of kip. Whilst my body is at complete rest, it's getting protein into the muscles, building stronger. always go right to the back of the cupboard. Beautiful. Top tip, by the way, if you always drink your shaker, if you always drink your protein in the metal shaker with a couple of ice cubes, it stays nice and cold. Because nobody likes a hot protein shake. The best thing to do is probably put the water in there, and then put the water in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then you can make it. Anyway, that is going to wrap up today's video, people. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said at the start of this video, the reason why I'm doing a full day of eating, because the food is about to change after Friday. Once I've done this shoot for the magazine that I'm doing on Friday, it's then going to move back over to a serious off season, because after September, October, November, December are coming, and those are cold, wet, dark months, and that is where the growing phase begins. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Year from today, you're going to look back at the previous 365 days and you're either going to say, thank God I spent my time doing that, or you're going to say, damn, I wish I spent my time doing that.